Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Kid Max, and today we got another one. Yo, what's up, gang? It's your boy Kid Max. Shout out to the YouTube family. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We got a really interesting video for y'all today. In regards to our game recap of tonight's game of the Bulls, Chicago Bulls versus Toronto Raptors. Man, oh man, oh man, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into it as this was an pivotal game. And this game was pivotal for the Bulls. Got their first four winning game streak in the beginning of the season in years. Okay, and just a very important win. So we're gonna get right into it. No, straight no chaser. Okay, as this is very important to talk about. I got some things to say, but it was a great win overall. But towards the end there, we had some real struggles. I'm gonna go ahead and break. I don't even know where to start. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the stats, and I'm going to kind of get to my main notes. All right, leading scorer DeMar DeRozan with 26. Let's get to the Bulls stat sheet real quick, man. All right, we're just going to break this down really quickly. All right, we're not going to hold back. We're going to break it down like we always do, and we're going to give you guys the real deal. All right, so 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Let's get to it. So, we're gonna go straight. Now we're doing Lonzo last. We saving Lonzo for last. So highest score tonight, DeMar DeRozan back in his home city. Okay, 26 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 from 4 for 3, 7 from 19 from the field. DeMar DeRozan played a solid game. He came in through with the clutch for us. Really pulled his weight tonight like usual. And really gave us a lot of energy and showed his veteran presence tonight and showed his skill set and how valuable it is in the mid-range and how that's just going to help our team become more of a threat overall and a harder team to stop down the stretch. Very important play for DeMar DeRozan tonight. Don't got too much to say except that he played wonderful and it was a great game from him. And great team win overall for the Bulls. But great job from DeMar DeRozan. Got a good vengeance game in against his old team, reproved his value, and it's all love, right? It's all love. So shout out to DeMar DeRozan. All right, now let's get to our second leading scorer of the night. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, 22 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds, 3 for 7 from the field. 3 for 7 from 3-point range and 7 for 16 from the field. Zach LaVine played really well tonight as well. Like I said, I'm really proud of Zach LaVine. He's having to find his new flow, enabling him to be more efficient while not having to be the primary scorer at all times. But he's able to find his spots a bit more, and he's able to really get into the flow of his own game in the way that he wants. Now, one thing I will say is that for the past couple games, Zach LaVine has gotten no calls whatsoever, no foul calls whatsoever. And I think we're going to be seeing him get more calls during the rest of the season as it progresses. But great game from Zach LaVine. Stayed aggressive all night. You could tell that he was frustrated because he wasn't getting the calls that he wanted, but he kept playing and he was able to make his own shots and find his own opportunities. And that's just something that we like to see from Zach LaVine, as we know he can make as we know that he's fully capable and that he can make these things happen and really get our team going. And so that's what he tried to do tonight. And again, I expect him to have more nights like this where he's hitting clutch shots and really really giving our team a good boost offensively. So I'm proud of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Offensively, they play a great job. Now let's get to who else we got now. Who else we got next? Making this really short and sweet for you guys. Troy Brown with 11 points. Troy Brown played really well. Nikola Vucevic, 17 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic played well tonight as well. Was missing a lot of his shots early on. Was shooting them pretty short. Those are going to eventually go in. He's going to get his timing right. These certain misses and stuff that the players have, especially Vucevic, is just kind of like small plays that happen when you're still kind of getting used to playing with your team and you're kind of just getting in the flow of things. And as we know, Lonzo and Vucevic have a game that they're playing where they go back and forth. And so Vucevic is probably getting used to getting all those open passes in the paint like that. And he's getting probably more opportunities than he's ever gotten as a player to shoot the ball with Lonzo and DeRozan, with Lonzo and Zach LaVine both passing him the ball so consistently. So he's going to get used to that, and we're going to start seeing a lot of those baskets that don't go in, or we're going to see him, do the pump fake and go straight to the basket, and we're going to see him just doing a lot of that because he's a great player and he has a lot to offer the team, quite frankly. Now let's get to the nooks and crannies of this video. I just want to go ahead and make this point really quick. Again, great win for the team. All right, but we have to talk about this. And it's all beautiful. It's nothing negative. It's just the beautiful facts that we got to address in order to witness history and follow the story. Lonzo Ball, 15 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. That's obviously not the whole picture. Lonzo was phenomenal on defense tonight. As you can see, he got 2 steals, 1 block, but he was phenomenal on defense. And he ultimately heavily impacted the win of this team, the win for this game tonight. However, it is vital. And of course, people are going to harp on this to the 10th degree and really, overhype it to another level. I'm not going to do that, but I do want to address something else besides the 2 turnovers. I'm not really worried. I mean, Lonzo was obviously drained. He was obviously tired as hell. This is something that you have to get your body adjusted to over time. It takes time to get readjusted to the league and get back. It takes time to even to practice enough to where you're staying in the zone for the whole game. It takes a lot of time, and it takes time to do that. And Lonzo was locked in, and this is how the season is. We're going to start to see the real work of these players and these NBA teams because they don't get practice. Once the season starts, it's pretty much you're grinding with your team and you're building on the road, on the go. So it really is something intriguing to witness when you really understand how little time these teams have to really build together beyond the off season. Once the season has started, because games are back to back. And like they said, basketball never stops, right? So, again, great game from Lonzo. He truly had a great impact on the team's win tonight, but I don't like those 2 turnovers he had. I think those just come from him being tired. I'll give him credit for that. But here's where I think that is a bigger deal that I don't want to see from Lonzo anymore, which is in those last 3 minutes, those last 5 minutes, what I did not like is that Lonzo Ball refused to bring the ball up. And he put too much pressure on his teammates, and he has to understand his impact on his team. And he has to understand how valuable he is when he's an option for his team to pass the ball to. And he has to always make himself present. He has to be willing to fight through every screen to make them see that he's a presence to pass the ball to, not be worried about the ball being deflected, him not catching. He needs to make himself available. Okay, period, point blank, period, Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not going to harp on it too much because I know how much defense takes out of somebody that's really focusing. I know the team understands this as well. Shout out to Billy Donovan for not repeating the mistakes of other coaches and taking them out. Shout out to the team for supporting him and not falling to the pressure and of trying to blame him or falling to the pressure of social media or even their coach. Not Billy Donovan, but in the past teammates will fall to their coaches and it affects him. But Lonzo, you have those last 5 minutes, bro. I want to see you going to get that ball, man, as the point guard, bro. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not easy, but that's your role, and that's what you can do. You just have to step into it, and it takes time. You're going to get there, and I'm not worried about it, but this is what you fought for to get to that point of your career where you get the ball at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? And you decide who it goes to. And, again, I respect Lonzo because I know that he wanted to give it to DeMar because DeMar was hot, but DeMar's not the point guard. So you can't expect DeMar to be bringing it up every possession during the last 5 minutes when this team is playing pressure defense, bro. You can't give it to Zach LaVine to be doing that. Look how many times they messed up. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. That's your role. And again, this is something that I stated in my other videos. Lonzo's getting used to doing this again because for 4 years, he was pretty much refused that position by his coaching staff. Okay, and so he's still adjusting to being the primary ball handler again. Some people don't want to accept that, but that is the truth. That is something that Lonzo is still adjusting to. And shout out to Billy Donovan and this team for giving him confidence. They're working with them, and they understand what he's fighting through mentally, and he has to fight that. So to me, all that was with him is the fear of not wanting to be the one to make the mistake, and you still ended up making a mistake because you weren't really involved in the game anymore. So your instincts were a little off, bro. When you made those inbound passes, you got to always be involved in the game. That's how your instincts stay sharp, Lonzo. You dig what I'm saying? You got to stay in the game at all times, bro. And sometimes defense isn't enough when it's time for the clutch, when it's time for the game to be closed up. You gotta be bringing that ball up, bro. Let them pressure you. It's okay. You can fight through it. Or how about you just sprint to the fucking basket, right? I know it's gonna be hard sometimes, but you can do that. You gotta surprise these motherfuckers on defense, bro. But you play great. Other than that, he played great, and I'm proud of him. I just want to make sure that he understands his real impact, because when your teammates feel like when your teammates can't look for you, when they don't feel like you're there, they blank out, bro. That you can't be consistent all night and be a presence for your teammates to pass the ball to, and in the last 5 minutes you disappear in the corner and they don't know who to pass it to when they get double teamed. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, Zoe. You got to be there every time when they need someone to pass it to. You have to be available, bro. And you need to be the one helping that ball in the last minute. And and if you do that more consistently, if you get back to playing your style of play like you've been playing, but if you get back to understanding your value, then you won't be throwing lazy passes to Vucevic, because you'll be in the zone, and you'll be more into it. You'll be in your intuition more. And again, I'm going light because I know that he was tired as fuck. Okay, he was tired as fuck, but you gotta stay locked in to the end zone. Take your breaks when you get those chances. Take your breaks, but not when the game is on. You got to find a way. You got to find a way, Zoe, or it's going to come back on you, bro. It's going to come back on you. People are going to start blaming you for everything. You see what I'm saying? Because if you fall, your shit falls, bro. You feel me? You're the anchor, dog. You can't be having Alex Caruso out here getting double teamed and you just sitting there in the corner, not waiting for not showing him where he could pass it to. You can't be running all the way to the front of the court with Zach LaVine bringing the ball up towards the last 3 minutes, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You cannot do that, bro. You cannot be just giving the ball to DeMar DeRozan towards the last 3 minutes of the game, last minute and a half of the game, bro. You cannot do that, bro. You can't. I just don't want to see you make it a habit, bro. That's all I'm saying, because I followed you for your whole career. So I know, or shall I say, I followed you for your whole career, but I've seen this habit develop in New Orleans. And, I just don't like it, bro. I don't like it, Zoe. Just step out of it, bro. Like, when you're tired, step into it more. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself, Zoe. You can handle it. You can handle the pressure, dog. All right? So, you know what I mean? It's all good. It's just a process, you know what I'm saying? It's just a process that you're getting through right now. Great win for the Bulls at the end of the day. And that's another thing. I knew you wanted the game to be over. I could tell. Zoe just wanted the game to be over, but you can't lead like that, Zoe. You can't lead like that, Zoe, because you need them to trust you in every moment, and it takes time. So you got to be willing to step into that role, brother. You got to be really to step into that role. And I know you're stepping into it, and it's taking your time, and I'm proud of you regardless, but you cannot be afraid to step into your role, bro. Okay, those last minutes, dog. You have to do that, bro. Okay, tired or no tired, you'll get those screens from your teammates. But like I said, bro, you cannot be giving them the ball, right, in these last 3 minutes, 5 minutes of the game, and then disappear and not be an option for them to pass it to. You are the one they pass it to when they don't know what to do, so you have to recognize that, bro. Period. You've got to understand that, Lonzo. You cannot disappear on your teammates in the last 3 minutes and think they're gonna figure it out because they in the flow. No, you're the floor general for a reason. And when they get double teamed, you need to be the one they know they can pass it to and find. And so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jordan Kelly. Shout out to you, brother, for being here. They are still learning how to play together in close games. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm not stressing it too much. But I want to make sure that Zoe hears this. I want to make sure that that it's in his brain. I know he's already thinking of it. I know he's already, I know he hates those turnovers he had. I'm not worried about those turnovers. Those were just, like I said, if he wasn't giving up, now I don't want to say giving up on the game, but if he wasn't allowing, and like I said, it takes time to find the stamina to stay in the zone mentally. That's not easy to do, especially defensively, because in defense, you're thinking about not making a foul and you're thinking about impacting the other player. So that's a lot of mental fatigue. So I think Zoe just kind of fell to mental fatigue tonight. And I think that's why he ended up making those 2 turnovers. And then it got worse by him not choosing to go and bring the ball up in those last 5 minutes of the game. It got worse, and it enabled for the other team to find more of their flow. And I think Lonzo was thinking that he could just stay on defense and impact the game, which is what he can do. But he has to remember he is also an offensive weapon. He is also the point general and the anchor of that team. And they need somebody to handle that ball when they're tired too. You can't be letting, you can't, Zach LaVine got you there so that when he's tired, he don't got to bring the ball up. That's why he keep giving it back to you. He's trying to give you that confidence. So you got to trust that. DeMar DeRozan can't be bringing the ball up all the time either. They need to be on the wings waiting for you to make a play, call a play. That's going to take time. Y'all are still developing plays. Y'all still mastering your play. Again, you know I'm not like these other people. I believe in Lonzo Ball. I just want to make sure I don't see these things repeated because I want to see him step up into his God-like abilities and his God-sovereign abilities as a God, as a point guard, point blank period. Point blank period. And it's going to take time, and he's going to find his way, and he's going to make it happen, and I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure that I address it for history purposes so we can witness everything as it develops because it's important. Other than that, I'm really proud of Lonzo's game tonight, man. Really impacted the game, really showed the world why he's such a pivotal player, an important player for this team and for the league. And ultimately, I'm just proud of Zoe for staying consistent, and I want to see him continue to drive the ball and look for his shot in the basket. I want to see him continue to, because that's going to backfire on you too, Zoe. You got to remember, even when you're tired, you can still shoot the ball. You can still go for a mid-range, bro. But again, it's going to take time because, again, everybody's body is different. It's a different game when you're adjusting to your body in different ways and learning new things. So I understand how it is, that pressure under them lights, bro. And you just want to take the safe choice sometimes. But sometimes playing it safe ain't going to win you nothing. And then if anything, it's going to make you make mistakes because now you're not playing and really listening to your intuition. You're questioning yourself. And that's when you make the turnovers. And that's when you choose to just give the ball to someone else to bring up. And then they get a turnover. And now you guys got to play up again. You see what I'm saying? But when you play to your abilities and you trust what you can do, make or miss, Lonzo, everything will play itself out. And your teammates will recognize that play behind you. So you got to keep stepping up, Zoe. That's all I want to see, Zoe. You know what I mean? And I believe it can happen. I believe it will happen as it is happening right now. We got the 4th win, baby. And it's a beautiful thing to see. So I'll be making, so that's it for this video, guys. I'm going to be making my LaMelo video after this. I'm going to go watch that game. I only got to see the second half. Like I told you guys, I like to watch the games in full before I break my commentary so I can give you guys some real fresh commentary and perspective. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, great win for the Chicago Bulls once again. Really proud of Lonzo Ball, really proud of the team. Okay, really proud of DeMar DeRozan. Okay, Nikola Vucevic played well as well. But again, like I said, Lonzo, you gotta be available. Those last 5 minutes, you can't disappear, bro. You can't go back into New Orleans Pelican style play and just sit in the corner. It's not gonna work, bro. You gotta bring the ball up towards those. That's how you mark and stamp your name as a leader. As a full leader, when those last 5 minutes up, they know that you're going to get the ball you want it. Don't be just inbounding it. Nah, let them come and inbound the ball, and then you run and figure out how to get that motherfucker, get that defender off your ass, and get that fucking ball from your player, bro. They'll find a way to get it to you, but you gotta be willing to make those quick sprints to get that ball back, bro. Then the end of the game, that's how you gonna earn your name, bro. You earning your name already, but that's how you gonna stamp it. All right, because habits build over time. I just don't want to see this become a habit, dog. All right, just okay. So that's all I'm gonna say for this video. I'm proud of you, Lonzo. I'm proud of the whole Bulls team. Shout out to Billy Donovan for not panicking in the chaos. For most coaches, this would have failed in that moment. They would have probably subbed Lonzo out. They would have been doing a whole bunch of bullshit. All right, so shout out to you, Billy Donovan, and the coaching staff for keeping your composure and allowing this team to develop as they're meant to develop over time, as it takes time. Okay, so without further ado, guys, as it is the end of this video, like I like to say, if you are going through depression, if you're struggling with any dark thoughts, any suicidal thoughts, do not give up. Do not give in to them. The only way is through, okay? I don't care if you only got one lung. As long as you're still breathing, you still got a motherfucking shot, all right? You still got a shot to change your destiny, to impact the world, and to create great things and inspire millions, all right? Never give up on yourself. Never give up on your life, and never give in to fear, anxiety, depression, or self-doubt. Always believe in who you are. Always believe in what you're capable of, and understand that all things are possible. All right. So without further ado, guys, please make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay. Please support the channel. Just send it to Cash App. It's all in the bottom description below. or you'll see it in this video. All donations go to this channel. All right. So, guys, without further ado, that's it for me in this video. Great win for the Bulls. We're gonna see them again against Flight Sports Knicks. We're gonna see how that goes, and we're gonna be here all season. All right. So make sure you guys check out the other videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's it for your boy. So without further ado, it's your boy Kid Max, and I'm out in the cut. Sips tea, peace and love. I'm out.